September 22nd has more than its fair share of moments that could have changed the world. Imagine this: one bold letter, one moment of courage, one decision that changes history. Welcome to the channel. We kick off in 1862. Abraham Lincoln is on the cusp of a big decision. The Civil War is raging and the question of slavery is front and center. Today is the day he issues the preliminary Emancipation Proclamation. This wasn't the final decree, it was a warning, a promise of freedom if the Confederate States didn't end their rebellion. Think of it as the historical save draft before hitting publish on full emancipation. Move forward a few hours and we're in 1776. British troops occupy New York City. Among them Nathan Hale, a schoolteacher who moonlights as a spy for the Patriots. He's captured and sentenced to death. As they lead him to the gallows, he famously says, "I only regret that I have but one life to lose for my country." And with that, he gives his life for the cause. Major John, the British officer who oversaw his execution, later wrote to his wife, "I am afraid he is innocent." Hale's bravery lives on in American folklore. In 1980, the Iran-Iraq War begins. What started as a border invasion quickly escalates into one of the 20th century's longest conventional wars. Millions of lives are lost, economies are drained, and the geopolitical repercussions echo far beyond the region. Today is the anniversary of that fateful day in 1980. Back in 1957, things are changing in Haiti. For over 153 years since its independence, Haitian women have been shut out of voting. But today, a new era dawns. Women cast their ballots for the first time in a national election. It's a giant stride for gender rights. Just imagine over a century without a voice in the decisions that shape your country. Then finally, that moment arrives when women everywhere can say, "This is our moment too." But it's 1888 and the first issue of National Geographic is born. Now, you might be thinking, wait, no photos? Yep, you heard right. The magazine that today is all about those glossy pictures started off as a text-only affair. Subscriptions were modest and the editor personally mailed out copies. Who knew that this small-scale operation would evolve into the mega institution it is today? It's like the start of YouTube with grainy videos on someone's webcam. Who knew it would turn into a global sensation? And in 1953, Los Angeles unveiled the first 4-level freeway interchange in the world. Talk about a game changer for the car lover's heaven. All those on and off ramps brought some serious traffic flow to the city. It's like the engineering marvel of the time. Think Spaghetti Junction, but with a touch of California glamour. From Nathan Hale to the Emancipation Proclamation, from the Iran-Iraq conflict to the historic voting rights milestones and the launch of National Geographic and the world's first 4-level freeway interchange. Today is a tapestry woven with threads of courage, justice, innovation, and sacrifice. These moments aren't just scattered events in history. They're touchstones that shaped our world, our rights, and our future. They remind us that progress isn't always smooth. It comes with setbacks and sacrifices. But the stories of today encourage us to keep pushing forward. So as we reflect on this day, let's remember those who stood up for what's right when it wasn't easy. Let's honor the journey towards equality and freedom. And let's celebrate the pioneers of innovation who dared to dream big. It's a day like any other, but it's also a day like no other. So let's make sure that stories like these don't fade away. Share them, discuss them, and let their spirit inspire us to make our own mark on history. If you believe that knowing these stories makes us stronger, here's what you can do. Hit subscribe so these stories don't disappear. Share this video with someone who thinks history is boring. Trust me, they need to hear these stories. Comment below. Which moment from today's episode moves you the most? Is it Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation, the historic vote for Haitian women, or another moment entirely? When we remember, we're less likely to repeat mistakes and more likely to build a better future. Thanks for joining me today. Until next time, stay curious, stay engaged, and above all, stay free.